How about now? How about now? There we go. Sorry about that, friends. I was, there was a bit of fucking around before the stream. Oh, I put an F-bomb right in the first minute. No, oh well. Yeah, YouTube is gonna... YouTube doesn't like me very much. Hello, Sariana. Happy Monday. Wait, what? What? What's up, Ian? Nice to see you, buddy. Glad you weren't at Shenanigans last night. Kidding. So, yeah, it's Monday. It's a chill day here in the arts department. I would like to report that that everything went off without a. It was fun. There was some new people came in and hung out, and since we're going to be doing it less frequently, you know, people are prioritizing it. Some people, anyway. Just fucking with you, brother. Oh, I did another one. Oh God. Oh, YouTube hates me. You guys hear that? Can you hear that? That's loud. Man, I am well lit today. This is so much light. Did I turn things up? I did. Let's chill this up, hell out. Oh, this is what happens when you wear glasses all day. Ouchie. Stupid noser. Yeah, it is. Oh my God. The things. I forget things. Friends. Okay, so, yeah, I meant to... Stop, please. Just let me do my stream. You are rides there. Yes, Sariana, you are rides there, indeed. Yeah, all the things. We're gonna do Procreate today, and I set up the camera like when I was done with work and I was trying to get it, and I'm like, why isn't it working? Oh, I'm not in the right profile. Set all my you should it. And set everything up, and then put the camera on, and for some reason in the YouTube profile it hates my two cameras. So I couldn't do it. It just doesn't want to do it. So fuck me in particular. So now we're back to this. Oh, you know what it is? Here. I was shooting photos today, so the f-stops is all stopped up. There you go. There you go. Now they're set almost the same. Almost the same, right? Here, stop it. God damn it, Control Center, go away. It's been a technical difficulties kind of day, friends. So, expect nothing but the weirdest, I suppose. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Viscera. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. Friends. All of the things happens when they should not have. I don't know what that even means. Come on, open up. This is, yeah, it was definitely a day. It wasn't a bad day. It was just oh my gosh, all of the stuff that needs to happen today. And none of it went off without a hitch. Oh, that's not true. What went off without a hitch was I made a very lovely lunch for myself. It was quite lovely. You can go open? There we go. But I did forget one thing. So if you will give me one moment. I will be RB. Not even gonna do like a be right back screen. I'm just gonna leave you with this beautiful arts department background. I'm gonna come back in less than a minute. Cheers, friends. Gotta get that hydration station going. Hello, friends. Okay. So, yeah. It's all over me. It's all over me. I'm covered in it. Just covered in it. Friends, can we just call this can we just like end the day? Just end the day, be done with it, and be like, okay, day is done. It's time for a new day. I'm just covered in lint right now. Just white lint everywhere. If this wasn't YouTube, I'd just take this shirt off. And just really? Really? You ever just have one of those days where it all goes right, but it all goes horribly wrong at the same time? You're just covered in it. Yeah. I can see it on camera, but I can't see it with my goddamn eyeballs. All right. Hey friends. Welcome to the shit show that is the arts department. I'm glad you all are here. I'm glad that you came by to Shenanigans last night and spent a little time with me and the rest of us in the arts department. It was fun to do some doodles with you guys. You can take your shirt off on camera? No, you can't. What are you talking about? I don't have an undershirt on. I have male presenting nipples. Moist oysters getting all over the place indeed. Hello, Dazzle Pants. So, I saved a couple of the GIFs, and if you are not on the Discord, what's wrong with you? Discord? Discord. See if that actually goes through. There's one of them. That's from our moister. That was from Gartic Phone, which we did later. We started off with the new. There was you know what? There was a lot of tongues in our drawings last night. Like licking of eyeballs and stuff. This is weird. This is weird. I mean, I don't know. No, I can't open that one. That one's got a little ballerina in it. I think I can open this one. You know, I'm going to be safer than sorrier. And we're gonna close that and open it on this side. I gotta review these things before I put them on. There we go. Little dancing girl with her twerking booty. Twerking booty. See that? It's just like that one cheek, like bugga bugga bugga. Yeah. Bugga bugga bugga. That's the twerk sound. In case you didn't know. Now you know. Can I do the flower? No flowers. I could technically do Batman? This guy. Pac-Man. I mean, it's the same number of letters. He looks like he shits himself right at the end there. Just like, up. I really want to show the ballerina one, but I can't. So, friends, if you get an opportunity, it's on the Discord. No. Why you no let me? Stream Deck. Why you know that? Do the thing. Yes, I allow you to blah 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 with the thing. I may close the window. Can I press the button now? Is that gonna work? There we go. Jesus. So yeah, they're on the Discord in the other games chat. If you want to get in there, and oh, it worked twice. So nice, it happened twice. Yeah, we're not. No. Oh god, there's more of it. There's more still. Does anybody have like a human-sized lint roller? Like it's like. Really, that's what they need. They need like something that you can just walk up to and just splat into and then pull yourself away and it'll just pull all of the lint off of you. So I did not come into tonight with a plan because my plan was ruined literally 10 minutes before I hopped into stream. So this is seat of the pants right now. My plan was right here. This was the plan. But the plan was ruined by this fucking camera being stupid. So Elgato and their cam link. Yeah, their straight cam link can suck a bag of moldy dicks. Double-sided tape on my wall. Yeah, but then like, you know what I mean, David. God, so I don't know why it feels so weird to call you by your name. Yeah, so Elgato screwed me tonight, and not even in a good way. We're just gonna move that over. So I was thinking about Mermaids, because Daniel and I were talking about them, and I had this idea because Cosmer was talking about your favorite space mermaid, and then Daniel and I were talking about mermaids. Hello, Rick. What's up, my brother? Welcome in. And so, let's gonna happen. He's doing. Just don't fuck with me right now, Photoshop. So I kind of wanted to. I wanted to throw around maybe some mermaid stuff. I don't know. Because I also kind of wanted to do some painterly things. That's not what I was looking for. Wasn't the Valentine card sent to the art? Cosmonaut, you fucking son of a bitch. Cosmonaut, get out of my goddamn head. You ruined my fucking surprise. You fucking fuck. No, I didn't. Wait, what? What are you talking about? What? I don't know what you're talking about, Cosmonaut. But I do know that I have to think about like a good pose. I was gonna give her fin wings, and that's what the like I looked up the reference for flying fish, right? Yeah. So, I gotta maybe, I'm either gonna just draw this straight out of my head, or I'm gonna find a quick, like, pose reference. Doing good waiting for dinner. Aw, yeah. Dinner. Salt. I'll know it when I see it, my friend. It's, no. I was doing a bunch of inking today, so that is the wrong color to be starting with. Think what we want is something like this. Man, this house is loud tonight. Why so loud? Why so loud? Why so loud? So what always struck me as weird is that people draw mermaids with hair, right? Because aw, thanks, Ian. Can I please have a print of your wing, babe? This wing, babe? What if I actually made it into something worth having a print of? I mean, like, I finish it out and, like, thank you. Do you... All my YouTube points. I see what you did there, Cosmer. What if I turned it into something better? Okay, so friends, do you see what I did there? Just want to point this out. I started really loose and immediately got very tight with things. So I'm just gonna erase it, and I'm gonna throttle back on the pen, since you guys can't see what I'm doing right now because my fucking camera, you piece of shit. Sorry you had to see me like that. I apologize. What are you talking about? It's already worth having a print. Do you even know how much I'd throw down for a print version of your sketchbook? Oh, all these sketches you do as a stream, as is? Dude, no, I mean, I'm honored, Cosmonaut, but you know, it's just doodles. Has a problem too. It's hard to say loose in the beginning. Yeah, I mean, going tight at the very beginning has its uses. Okay. I'm just gonna stop right there because this is YouTube, and we're a family stream. Doodles are where the magic is and starts. You're not wrong, Cosmer, and I'm not. I appreciate every one of you saying that you would pick up a sketchbook of what I do. That's very kind. I at some point will do a sketchbook, but it's going to be a little ways out. So stick around, and we'll end up doing something really fun, I promise, down the road. Maybe we'll kickstart something with a little more something like, you know, sketchbook plus maybe some prints or something as like the whole reward structure, right? Because wouldn't that be fun? Wait, what? What did I say, Oz? What did I say? I don't even know what I said. And the moment is past. Don't touch me. Sarah, you're so sensitive. Why are you so sensitive? Is this thing on? Hello? I was gonna whisper it in your ear, Sarah. But, you know, I don't want to force you or anything. Jeebus. Can that just not do that again, please? I was gonna use this picture as my thumbnail tonight. Right? Could have been fun. Where did that go? There we go. Starting off. I should have known it was something I said. Did Seriana say she was taking a dog out or something? Okay, so I'm taking the, as usual, I'm taking the reference and I'm altering what I have there. Because why not? These are wonderful human beings in the YouTube chat tonight. Yes, power down, work computer, go to sleep, sleep forever. Hello, Cryptid. What is this? Oh, sorry, you said howdy. Well, howdy there, partner. Good to see you. Welcome on into the arts department. My name's Autumn Rain Turkel, and that is not a sissy name. Thank you very much. Cosmer, you're a wonderful human. I adore you. And thanks for hanging out last night, even though you were busy, I don't know, doing other things with your hands. But thanks for hanging in the shenanigans. It's always wonderful to have the peanut gallery there, throwing peanuts. Oh man, I feel like this is, I have to scale her down a little bit to fit her on the page. This is too much badonkadonk. So, I made chili from scratch, trying to develop my own recipe. I might have already eaten it all. Nice. Good job, Cryptid. I kind of want to make chili from scratch because the only chili that I've found at like Whole Foods and that sort of thing is like, what's the Amy's chili? Is it Amy's? And that shit's nasty, dude. Nasty. Amy's is nasty. But like, give me some real chili. Interesting. I'm looking at the reference as I do this, so I can get these shapes right, right? Right, correct, yes. It's got these little nubbin barbs on it. It's kind of cool. Damn it, I missed shenanigans. I completely zoned out and was working on stuff in my apartment. Working on the chili. I want to be offended, Cryptid, but that's kind of a good reason to miss shenanigans. It's better than Diego's reason. I'm like, hey, Diego. Totally forgot about it. Didn't even make chili. Said he was just laying in bed. Just laying in bed. I'm like, you absolute son of a twat. I didn't say that because I don't know his mom. Maybe she's not a twat. That's rude. I would never say that about somebody's mom. But I definitely make your mama jokes, right? Sarah, did you know that you have people making your mama jokes about you? I'm going to be semi-lurking. Aren't you always semi-lurking, Ian? I mean, if we're being honest about it, aren't you sort of always not here? Again, I kid, Ian. Did miss you last night, though. Let me see something here. So I feel like the shape has this early arc, and then it tapers way down, and then this side, it kind of comes out, and then curves this way a little bit, and then curves back. And so it's a shape like that. But to make it more interesting there, you gotta like make the top part, the connection point, a little more thin. I don't feel like I quite have that shape yet. So let's do this. Whoop. That feels a little better, right? So now I'm just gonna delete what was there. And then I'm gonna take this, make it very thin, and come back in and redefine that. It's got these, like I said, little nubs kind of poking out at regular intervals across the top of the fin. It's interesting. Yeah, I thought you took off to feed a pupper. Which is better than feeding a pooper, I suppose. What? So it's got this curve here. It comes down, and then at the bottom part of the fin, it feels like it's ragged, but it's basically where all the little spines are, right? So she's got these. Fairly regular. That one goes all the way up. Yeah, I think that works. So, since that was such a colossal pain to draw, we're delete that, and we're gonna just copy this one and paste it because it's too challenging to try and repeat those shapes in a meaningful way. So we're just gonna scale it ever so slightly. And I think we're gonna leave it. Actually, I'm gonna mask it, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it slightly, I said slightly masked out here, behind that other wing. So there's a bit of transparency to it, right? It's just ever so slightly. All right, we did it. But now this has to be a group in case I have to scale it, which I might have to again because wings and everything's. See what I did there? It's pretty clever, right? Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. so we can zoom in a bit so we can get some of these details going. And that spine right to the sacrum there. Actually, it would be about there, so we can go ahead and erase that part and just put a mark there. So is anybody drawing along tonight? And what are you drawing if you are? Oh, it's this one with the music. Damn you. The thing I always like about mermaids is like they're like dragons in that there's really no wrong way to go about drawing them. Like you can be very wholesome about it, or you can be very sexy about it, right? You can put scales on them. They don't have to have scales, right? Working with watercoloring mythical beasts. Mythical beasts. Nice. Working always, but finally the fun stuff. Okay. Are you not always having fun? I'm drawing little spider valentines because Cosmonaut put the idea in my head. Aw, cute. Speaking of spiders, the model that was here last week sent me a photo of the spider that showed up in her place, and for some reason she calls all spiders Archies, and she says, I have a new Archie, and it's this little itty bitty spider like that big. And I was like, you're sure that's not a brown recluse? Because it's brown and that web is very fine. And she was like, oh yeah, no, it's definitely not. It's like, okay, because yeah, it's too small to be watered. I'm like, that just means it's a baby and it's gonna kill you. But all right. Yeah, so a lot of spider talk recently. It could be a jumper. Their webs are really fine. No, it was it has spider kind of like it has recluse body vibes to me. Like big abdomen. Like it looks on the web. It looks like this. It's just a little guy. I'm actually drawing the like that's recluse proportions, right? And that's the head right there. Yeah. So Salty Lo-Fi. What's up, Salty Lo-Fi? And welcome back. Don't be salty, friend. Be sweet. Everybody likes sweet. Oh, could be a house spider or a juvie wolf spider. Chances she's got a recluse where she can see it in her house is pretty slim. Okay. She's Northern California though. It's not like they're unknown up there, so. So, you know, gotta err on the side of caution, which is I didn't say, you know, destroy it or anything. I just said be careful. Make sure you know what you got in your house this time. Oh man, my baby plumeria plant got fucking scorched yesterday. Because I have an umbrella on my patio, and I took the umbrella down, and I didn't think about the baby, and it had 3 leaves at the top, and I went out this morning, and 2 of the leaves were just fucking like all crispy. I was like, oh no, like took it and moved it into a corner where it'll always get shade. I was like, oh, what do I do? Fuck. It's just been too hot down here. It's like, it's not supposed to be this hot right now. It's record-setting hot in Los Angeles. Yeah. Little baby will make it. It just took a hit. Might not look amazing for springtime, but you know. Oh, hey, Stream Elements isn't wrong. Friends, so nice to have you around. Thanks for coming over here to the YouTubes. I know some people don't like to use their real names, and some people don't like the confusion created by all the name differences, but it means a lot to me that you guys are here, so much love to you guys. I think this actually works. It doesn't say anything, but it still works. You know what I forgot I have, you guys? Bah. Or something. Yeah, so that was the thing. This bitch, Mary. Beats. Vocals. What a weird song. Yeah, that's better. Texas, you weren't around for that one, but that was from an evening of shenanigans. That was a thing that Burger had drawn. I want to say it was Burger. And so I took it and made a thing out of it. So you gotta be careful when you post stuff around the arts department. Sometimes we use it in stream. We're not making fun of anybody. We're just honoring the fact that we say and do dumb shit all the time. right? Oh man, I gotta make her smaller still? We're gonna fit her tail, oh. We're gonna fit her tail in. She's gonna have to be smaller even. Is that enough for her tail? I think so. Yeah, Sariana, see, you remember very clearly. I'm like, things? Stuff? Yes, Texas, 100%. Can and will be used for our entertainment. What's that? Where did it go? There we go. This flying fish. This thing's a trip. Sabella Donna? What's happening, friend? Good to see you. Welcome on in. YouTube Live, baby. It's very chill here. There's nothing, this is completely the opposite of the Twitch streams. No similarities whatsoever. There's no chaos, there's no filth. It's just good, wholesome family fun. In fact, Dazzlepants even shares the stream with his fucking kids. Well, used to, anyway. Moist oysters. Right now, Dazzle's like, God damn it, Autumn. He wouldn't even say that. Gosh darn it, Autumn. I'm redeeming a hydrate for myself. Do you guys know what this is? This is something interesting. This right here, this is an auto fishing device in Minecraft. Shucky darns, Autumn. Good golly gosh. Pac-Man knows. You mean this Pac-Man? So high he shits himself? You have a problem. I don't have a problem. Filth. That is sugar? Sugar. Filth in my good Xian wholesome family stream. Flexible tangent. Yes, we did say filth. Welcome, Flexible. Welcome. Was it you that started the Pac-Man? I think it was. Sir, this is a Wendy's drive-thru. Please put your pants back on. Oh, hey friends, cryptocurrency's moving again. Things are happening. It's about to go off again. Prepare your butts. You started the tongue? Listen, I won't have that kind of talk in my stream. Which tongue? Which one's the tongue? Oh, yeah. This fucking atrocity. And shenanigans is fun. You guys are great. Thanks for coming out. Let's put little little calf fins that she uses for steering here. I mean, not that she has calves, but if she did, I'm saying in the location of what would be her calves. How about that? So one thing that I struggle with frequently is overlapping shapes, right? Because my inclination when doing this kind of thing is it's either completely gone, like the arm back here, right? Like it's like in front of her or something. Or I want to show the entire thing. Like my first inclination was to draw that same exact shape on the opposite side, right? But that's not what it is. So I can do it as like slightly overlapped, and then you can just catch a piece of that fin in the background. And I don't have to draw the whole thing, right? I mean, that's like, as long as you just imply it, you're good to go. I swear we just stopped this song from playing on my regular playlist. Why is this playing now? It's just that popular. I'm glad you love her, Cosmer, because you were a big influence as to me putting her together in the first place. So there's a question. What is the thought on humanoid anatomy translation in something like this or other creatures? For instance, is it considered weird to draw the outline of a calf on a mermaid when it's technically supposed to just be a fishtail? Okay, so, like, my thought is this, like you can have, if you had, let's say, this shape and then it turned into a fishtail, then you're gonna have a body that does this, right? Essentially. And in case you're wondering, yeah, that's a screaming mouth. I'm a horrible monstrosity. So, from the top, this is what I'm picturing, Sariana. So this is from the side, and then from the top, it looks like this, right? So that's like the top of the head, and then there's this weird like arch to the back to connect to this body that does this, right? So you actually, it's gonna be taller than it is wider. And you're gonna have this ridge that runs all the way around down the back, because then you're gonna get fins, right? But that's a horrible monstrosity and nobody wants to look at that. It looks like a fucking goldfish swallowed a half a human, right? But there's a time and place for that kind of design. I just prefer to err on the side of sexy. Whoa, clearly, I like to err on the side of sexy, right? You wanna maybe switch back to them? Thank you. Man, those wings are fucking everything up. Like, I'm gonna have to get way too small with this. Wait, let me see something here. If I do this view 100%, it's still acceptable. But she has to be smaller. That's a good point. So then the question becomes, when does the visual take over the anatomically correct? As Cosmonaut said, there's no real answer, just a thought. Well, I mean, Sariana, this goes back to the discussion about dragons. Nothing. And it's erring on the side of cool, which is what I'm trying to do here, right? So you can err on the side of anatomy if you want to, but most of the time it's going to be somewhat bland and offensive to your sense of visually awesomeness. I'm looking for words that I just don't have right now. I think it comes down to either trying to make it functionally correct or sexy shape that's believable functionally, just differing for the philosophical approaches. It's basically form over function, right? I think form is always going to win out. Function, you need to have some of it so that it's believable. So I err on, I would say, probably wanting to be like 75-25 form function, right? More form than function. Like, in looking at this, she needs to be made small. Damn it. She needs to be made smaller because to really sell her elegance, all of this needs to be made much more elongated and flowy, right? So I need to do all of this, having it be something that maybe even more. I know this seems weird, but I'm taking all of the things that I was looking up and adding in other cues. Right, so this is going to be her center line here. So we can keep some of that function, the center line, like fish frequently have this center line down the back, right? And then have that flowing out into what would be a fin. And in fact, because I want it to flow and I want a function of that flow and not just random, I'm going to put her fin in some water so that there's an indicator here. So now we can just have it kind of floating and we get that kind of flair to things, right? Yeah, rule of cool, form over function. So if she was colored, and maybe when we get some tone in here, we'll be able to color this a little better. Then we can put some styrations in this and make it kind of interesting. Right. And I usually will make it look cooler, sexier, awesomer, but it's an interesting situation of evaluating your own process and seeing where you as the artist starts to choose form over function. Yeah, and that's artistic voice right there. That's really style, and where style comes from is people making those choices of, I want this to be more cool than it is functional. I want there to be 600 straps on this belt. I want right down to the actual anatomical features of even a humanoid, right? Like, do you err every single time on trying to hit the most pleasing proportions, or do you skew those in one way or another, right? And then once you get into skewing them, how often do you constantly shoot for the ideal skewing proportions? Like, are you always doing, what do you call it? 1 to 3.14, right? The golden ratio stuff. Or no, 3 point, fuck. 1 to, yeah, whatever. My brain right now. Ratios. That is. I don't math. But again, this is where getting back into the overlapping shapes, it's okay to have that kind of receding in space by overlapping, right? Because of the shape of the tail here and where these spines would be growing out of her tail. The discussions, Ariana, is one that we used to have pretty much weekly. By we, I mean Daniel and I, in our entertainment design classes and classes at school. And that continues into other avenues too, because that whole form over function really comes into play in entertainment advertising too, because what you're looking at is like, how much do you want to break reality when you're creating an image, and how much do you want it to adhere to like a caught moment where everything is, perspective is correct, lighting's correct, and all that, right? Used to really have to focus on those a lot more and ask those questions of art directors, and don't have to do that as much anymore, mainly because I'm not doing as much sketching as I used to. I do more sketching on stream than I do at my job now, which is weird. That is a teeny tiny beta. That's all right. It doesn't need to be that big. so that you guys can see what I'm looking at. Here are two of the reference images that I can show you. So that's what I'm working from. Really like the look of this, the scales and stuff. So if I was gonna do color on her, I might choose these like blues and purples. Whoop. Oh, hello, spam account. Why can't I? Ah, you deleted it. We will report it. Thank you, Sariana. I appreciate you, human. I have no way to show you guys appreciation other than to say it. That's weird for me. I appreciate you. I can't give you participation points and have faith. Maybe someday we'll be monetized over here. And then I can be like, here's a free sub or something. I don't know. I don't even know how it works. I trust that you say what you mean, so thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. It's just my love language is gifting, so I want to like give unto you guys. You guys are awesome, wonderful humans. Oh shit, I didn't even see. What was that? What did I just miss? What did you delete, Sariana? Ah. You're so fast, so fast. As the bots say, message deleted. So, I know that in my going live message, I said we would be doing some rendering. I probably lied because the rendering that I was gonna do, I was planning on doing in Procreate because I'm trying to get better at the rendering over there. So, yeah. Yeah, Sariana's fucking badass. Don't fuck with her. She'll fuck you up. I'm not a bot, you're a bot. Who's a bot? But aren't you? It's about lurk. What's up, Martez? Good to see you, brother. Even Martez was at Shenanigans last night. I didn't dream it, right? I dreamed the whole thing. Indeed. There was no shenanigans. It was all a figment of your imagination. Although it was really cool to play on the use the Discord built-in games thing. That was kind of neat. It was fun, even though, as usual, Dazzle whooped my ass. In my defense, I was trying to get everything set up. I was like doing things back here with programs and web pages and shit like that, and as well as trying to play chess at the same time. And everybody knows that it doesn't work like that. You can't do anything and play chess at the same time. It's one or the other. You know what I mean? You guys can see what I just did. Yeah, I want to try the other mode of that sketch game. It looked interesting. The challenge mode? I don't remember what the other mode was. What if she had really disturbing black eyes? And we just had like a little tiny highlight in there. It's actually not really disturbing. I think she's cute. I'm not sure. I just remember it said enjoy the chaos, and I'm always here for that kind of energy. Oh, hell yes. Absolutely. Who's at my door? I know that plinks a lot, friends, but I was missing a lot of alerts. For some reason, I had switched off some alerts because of the stream and everything, and they just never switched back on, even when I switched them back on. So now we're just gonna have to put up with the little plinky sounds all the time, because like packages at the door and stuff, I have to go and get them. Because apparently somebody, once again, jumped our wall and swiped a package from my neighbor. So, feel like, you ever feel like some people just have, like, I don't want to say bad luck, but like, it just, things happen frequently, right? I feel like some of my neighbors just have poor luck when it comes to some of this stuff. And it's kind of disappointing because I think it colors their experience in the world, right? So like they have a hard time with things, so therefore things suck. So I find that unfortunate.
Hey, listen!
It actually scared me. Speaking of which, wow, that really did actually scare me. Let me mute that stuff. Shut the fuck up, Navi. If I place it face down. Yeah. I feel like those spines are a little too intense there. So if I go in there and I bring my brush down a little bit smaller, I can make them a little bit more fine and less intrusive. It can be a very self-perpetuating loop. Yeah, absolutely. My car broken into twice in 1 year. At the end of the day, if they needed to do that amount of damage for material items, they clearly needed my headphones more than I did. Yeah, right? As a working adult, I can save and buy what I need again. Yeah. You know, it's, and you don't want to enable people, but at the same time, you don't, like, it's not something to hold on to, right? Be like, all right, well, okay. Good luck, friend. You need that. Says Cosmonaut, who squatted 2 people. Oh boy. It was a sleepy autumn. Even with caffeine, sleepy autumn. So here's an interesting thing to think about. What the scale shape feels like, right? So do you have scale shapes that, like for me, when I'm thinking about a scale, I'm thinking about the shadow that makes up the scale, right? Not like, I'm not going, this is a scale, this is another scale, this is another scale, right? I'm thinking about where's the light falling to leave a shadow of this very thin membrane almost, right? So that's why you'll get just one side of it. And generally, for me, I want to show it primarily where the biggest shadow shape is going to be. So I'm thinking about the light coming from this direction, right? So you get these just hints, and then as it moves down this way, it's going to start to actually show more of like a scale shape, because now the light's coming from that direction and you're only going to get the shadow at the base of it, right? And then again over here, if I'm thinking about light, there's not going to be any light to catch the shadow, which means that a bounce light on this side is going to be the only thing you're going to see, and then it's only going to show you the first couple rows of scales, so you'd have this kind of pattern on this side where it would be catching light rather than the shadow, right? I mean, essentially all drawing is light and shade anyway, right? So for me, you can think in terms of just silhouette, which quite frequently is what people do when they're drawing, right? Thinking about like the silhouette of this arm. Or you can think in terms of where are the shadows. So light's over here, we're gonna get a shadow shape there, shadow shape there. So these are going to be more drastic. Same thing with this side of the body. Batik scales? What the heck is a batik scale? Good golly gosh, what's a batik scale? I like learning. I mean, I kind of just feel sorry for this guy. Dang it. Remember last night when we were talking about helicoptering? Was that last night? Anyway. I'm looking for the spiral, and I don't really see a perfect spiral. Maybe right here, where it's like this, then this, then this, then this, then this. Oh, there's a good look at one. There you go. So it seems to happen in kind of similar spots, right? Wonder why that is. Is that because of the stomach growth that like... Why would a cow lick a fish, Sariana? Yeah, those are fun scale patterns. For show, for show. For sure, dude. And drop that into my inspiration folder and forget about it utterly forever. What is this weird looking fish in here for? It's all mutated, I feel bad. This one too, just so that I know it wasn't a mistake. Okay. What's up, Pixie? How you doing? Whoops. Pixie made it last night. It was wonderful to have you there, Pixie. Thanks for coming out. Once again, I made everything even. Don't make things even, kids. It's boring. You can do it all you want, just know that it's boring. My favorite is sausage body, where people will draw, like they'll do like a deltoid, and then they'll do a bicep, and then they'll do a forearm, and then they'll do a bicep, and then they'll do a forearm. Like, if you want to do it more interesting, do a shape that is high-low relationships and that goes S-curve, right? So you go high, low, low, high, high, low. Longs and shorts, right? Breaks it up in the pattern. And then on the inside, it wouldn't pinch right there. It would go lower, and then it would go lower, and then it would go so that you get a high and a low relationship, right? And then you get this S-curve. Yep. Offset. High-low relationships. Don't pinch. And don't do fucking seal flipper hands. Or. Man, my anatomy, or sorry, my figure drawing teacher just used to bust people's dicks over fucking seal flipper hands. Mine all the time. Autumn, the fuck is that seal flipper hand? Fix that shit. Okay. You know better than that. Okay. I haven't tried walking to this song yet, but I feel like I would just do like the Spider-Man down the street. It's even better because I have on a fucking black button-up shirt. That's like perfect. All right. And some of you may be asking, why do you have a black button-up shirt on? Because I had to take a photo for work today. Hence my Discord, no, fuck you. My Discord icon changed. Wanted to link it, but I can't, because of course I can't. Because Elgato problems. Let's erase out some ripples here. How are we feeling about this? I think we can put a little tone in there. What do you guys think? Man, she got a badonkadonk, don't she? B! What is up? Welcome in. I'd shout you out, but my shit's all fucked. Sorry, we were just talking about idiocracy. It says here that your shit's all fucked, and you talk like a... I'm not gonna say that word. Anyway, you're all fucked. Just scan here. I showed up when I got the notification, but you weren't live yet, I think. Oh. Oh. Yeah, wait. Yeah, oh yeah, because thank you, Siriana. What? Die! Oh, sorry. I put these little, chunks of gnat poison in my fern today, and now the gnats are fucking fleeing for their lives, so they're all over the house. It's okay, I've got these little tiny, sticky things, and they're just flocking to those too because they're fucking stupid and now they're dead. Sorry. Does that mean fairy float or sink with dat badonk? Well, it's a mermaid, so she swims, but she has wings because she's a flying mermaid, like fucking flexible. Fuck you. You and your namaste. Get the namaste out of here. God damn it. How fucking dare you. Sorry, that was a trigger. I just... Yes, Pixie, exactly. She can. But it's more like she just swims really quickly and then jettisons out of the water. Namaste. There you go. See, now that I can do with. Namaste. God damn it. All right. You got a giggle out of me. Okay. B, how is your day? Fairy tale movie? Is that a fishy fairy? That's a t-shirt gift for auto. Somebody's gonna give me a fucking Namaste shirt. I'm just gonna lose my shit. Siriana, if you do, find a new place to stay when you come to town. Okay, so now we've got all of our primary lines in place that define our dark darks. So now we're just gonna paint in some tone. What do you think, friends? Oh, Pixie. Okay, so we're gonna zoom in a little bit. Usually I would stay zoomed out, and that's so that I can, if I'm hitting a singular tone across the piece, I can just keep the brush on the canvas, right? And just define where all of the core shadows are. I was looking for the word. Right, so I'm still not picking it up. Just looking for all of the shadow parts and trying to maintain the same amount of pressure across everything because I'm treating this like glazing. So I'm going to start with what is essentially my mid-tone, lightest tone, I guess. And then I'm going to come back in and glaze over another layer of dark over it. I don't know how to do the wings, I'm gonna be honest. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm not gonna look at it, B. Not right now. I'm an artistic sponge, so if I look, I'm going to absorb some things that I don't want to right now. I wanna keep my ideas until I'm done with this. And then look at it and be like, okay, nothing I do is original, I'm a loser. But I will look at it after this, I promise. And thank you. That's very kind of you to share with us. I appreciate it. Focusing very hard right now on not changing the pressure on this fucking thing. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. It's more challenging than one might think to go an entire piece without lifting up your brush and barely modulating the pressure on the canvas or the brush. And this is why I tried very hard. Damn it. Damn it. All right. See now, because it's glazing, right? So now there's going to be this little part right there that's not even. And you can see that the pressure changed ever so slightly too. So yeah, it's a muscle memory thing, right? So my muscle can remember the pressure as long as I don't pick it up again. Because other than that, they're yeah. Just for laters. I appreciate it, B. Like all the moist oyster stuff you subjected us to. Wait, what? I didn't subject anybody to moist oyster. I mean, I thought moist oyster is a great thing, and clearly we already have a moist oyster in the form of I'm gonna blast in that Cwam. And I think that Martest outdid himself with saying it, giving names to the monstrosity that is a moist oyster. Hey Sariana, are you sick of me saying moist oyster yet? It's really for your benefit. I live to serve. I really do. So now, in the shadow area, I have to really switch it up. Moistier. I've had to embrace it, otherwise the madness sets in. Yes, yeah. I mean, otherwise what? There's still fucking lint on me. Embrace the oyster. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't really care, quite honestly. Okay, we'll go back up there after we get to the tail, since we didn't do the tail at all. And I was very excited about the tail because I wanted to do the indicator of color shifts. Yeah. Okay. So I'm hiding the transition tones as best I can on these veins, or spines rather, right? B, did you stream today, and how was your stream? You did, and you posted a beautiful fawn in the not safe for work section of the Discord. Friends, if you have an opportunity, I would say go over to the not safe for work section and check out that fawn she drew. Super awesome, super not safe for work, but surprisingly elegant for a fawn. Good night, Ian. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Even if you were just lurking, even if you were just more testing. Color shifts here where we're glazing over the color underneath it. Actually barely holding on to this brush. So I think my challenge with Procreate is to find the brushes that do exactly what I want them to do. And there's something to the ease of use of the brush that I use in Photoshop that I want Procreate to have. And then also remembering that rendering is rendering, and it's a lot more than just what we're doing here, right? So last week I jumped the gun on going into color when I should have rendered more and then gone into color. So if I get my stupid camera working for the next Twitch stream, we will probably be like stepping back a bit onto the previous file that we were working on, the little demony girl, and seeing if we can get it to render the way I want it to before jumping into full color. Oh man, I really wish I had another shirt right now. The shirt I don't like lint on my shirts. Directly after this stream, I'm just gonna rip it right off. Just stand here and scream into the abyss. I fucking hate lint! Take a change break? Why suffer? Make your Monday better? That's alright. We're almost done with the stream anyway. I can suffer through it. No need to go dirty yet another shirt. Like, tear it off when I'm done and just not wear a shirt for the rest of the night. I'm that fucking heathen. Okay, let's take a look at that real quick. Okay, getting there. So now, so this is essentially just the hard round pressure opacity. So I just need to use the hard round brush in Procreate, and it should do the same thing, right? Maybe there's something about not having the same pressure curve or something. So I'm not used to that, right? No shirt, eating a raw turkey leg, crouching on the table, crouching under the table. So basically I'm glazing now. So everything that I've done is gonna be much darker, right? So I'm being careful to only go over certain parts and leave others. Right? Beginning of the core shadow there. Oh, shitty shitballs. There we go. You know, just relaxing after a long day. Hectic stream. Severe technical difficulties. The entire thing. You know, we good. It's a very chill night here tonight, friends. Thanks for coming on over here. Making the old arts department on the YouTubes a little more lively than it would be without you. I've been very remiss at getting videos up recently because I've just been burnt out. Burnt out. It's too much hustle. Sometimes you just gotta go, okay, well, I'm gonna do a video when I get to that video and not any sooner. Because any sooner and the quality's just gonna suffer. We don't want suffering quality. We want stuff that people enjoy, right? But at the same time, do have to push. Goes back to that whole professional thing, right? What do professionals do? They show up and do the work. But man, sometimes my brain just goes, just relax. Just take the night off. You've earned it. I'm like, okay, brain, thanks. No. That's an interesting question. Work ethic. Where do you think you got your work ethic from? Well, you're very welcome, and thank you. That's very kind of you. Do you guys learn from watching this? I sometimes don't know because I'm not verbose about process sometimes, right? It's only occasionally that I bust into and this is step this and step that. Oftentimes, my brain is thinking about what my next step is going to be and how I'm going to accomplish it, because this shit is hard. I learn things sometimes. I learn more from the process when you're not explaining it. Oh, all right, well. Excuse the fuck out of me then. I guess I'll just go over this way. Maybe do some art over here then. I just wanted to be a burden on those around me, but someone they could trust to support them, also being terrified of failure. I just wanted to not be. I missed the whole not thing, and I was like, wow, Siriana. I love that there's so many different ways of learning though, you know? For a long time, when I was in college, I was very much like, why doesn't the teacher say more? He just lets us fail all the time. And then now that I'm out of college and doing the thing, I realize that there's a huge component to art that is just doing it and failing, and doing it and failing, seeing what works and failing. Because that's the only way to learn from it, is to do it, right? It's like so many things in life. It's just fail up, just keep on failing, and you're gonna get better at what you're doing. I mean, as long as you're doing it with purpose, right? There's many people that will just be like doing the same thing again and again and again and again and expecting a different result. And not getting it because they're not actually putting in the work, they're just going through the motions, right? I didn't mean shut the fuck up. I learned by watching. When it's explained verbally, sometimes my brain mixes it up. That makes perfect sense to me, B. So that is what I was getting at actually with my teacher that wasn't very talkative, right? Didn't give us a lot of pointers, tips, blah, blah, blah. He was just, he would do, what do you call it? I can't even think of the word right now because I'm not even thinking about words. He would sit down and draw for us, and when he sat down and drew for us, that's when I did learn more too. So I get that. He could talk about it all the time, and then I would sit there and think about theory and think about this and think about that. And that's, while that stuff is good, it's not like it doesn't do anything for you, right? The thing that does stuff for you as an artist is to watch others do and then try and do. Depending on the artist, I suppose. I'm definitely one of those that I need to sit and do to see if it works. And then if it doesn't work, I go, why didn't it work? And that's why I can look at the fuck up from last week on Procreate and be like, okay, it didn't work because I was rushing. And I was rushing because I was on stream, and I was like, oh, I got to do something interesting by the end of this stream. And more often than not, that's where you run into problems with artists, when you're rushing through something to get to a step that looks good rather than laying that foundation, right? So you'll notice that on these sketches, they're much more foundational, right? There's a lot more that I can work with there. And now it's taking it from this heavily foundational setting to the next level. And the reason that I'm doing that is because I want to achieve a certain look in the end. And the only way to do that is to understand the fundamentals of it, right? To build the foundation. Work ethic equals art is an escape. I know you didn't mean to shut the fuck up, B. But I definitely appreciate that perspective, right? Because it takes all sorts of artists and minds to do this stuff. There isn't any one right answer. I wish I had been able to form foundations by taking art in school. Never did it. Took photography, but most of that didn't stick with. So much going digital and no effing expensive photog materials. It's interesting because photography going digital is what opened it up for me. And then doing photography taught me so much about composition and form and lighting. It all informs the art. So, to be honest, I'd probably learn way more from you if I hadn't been using Photoshop for 20 years. That's fair. 20 years? B, how old are you? I'm sorry, never mind. Don't answer that. That's not a fair question. I did not ask that question. I mainly learned when you talk more about the basics and stuff. Oh, so this is the brushes palette. This is where all your brushes are stored. And if you double click on an ABR file that you find online, it'll pop it open in whatever version of Photoshop you currently have set as your default. And then you'll have those brushes in your brush library and you can return to them at any point. I do recommend going to your where'd it go? You need to select brushes. So you select a brush or a folder and then you do export selected brushes. And I would do that every once in a while if you've been bringing in a lot of new brushes, because when Photoshop gets to a certain size in the brush library, it just fucking deletes them all and then you're fucked. Knowledge is power, friends. So every once in a while, I back up every one of my brushes. So I've got backups going back for years. Haven't had that happen yet in the newest one. I installed that newest one and I've used it a little bit and so far so good. I'm not confident enough with its what do you call stability to use it on stream just yet, but done a little bit here and there. So let's erase out a highlight there. So here's the interesting thing about this one is she's actually dark around the eyes, and it's not makeup, it's natural coloration. Because I said so. So far has not had any issues. I think that's the one that I have installed, B. The other one that I have installed, and I like it too. I'm gonna head to bed. Have a good rest of the stream. Can't wait to see what you do with these. Oh, well, thanks, B. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with them. I think they're just sketches, but I appreciate you. Have a wonderful night, my friend. A little love for you. Look at that. Oh, hearts everywhere. Sleep well. Thanks for coming in. I'll see you in either your stream or my stream. Probably my streams because I'm triggered by your speed paints. Not triggered by your speed paints. I'm triggered by people calling out what to do in chat. Is that a weird thing to be triggered by? I don't know. We don't always control our triggers, do we, friends? It's weird how much it does get me, though. I'm very surprised every time. I'm like, shut the fuck up! Oh, it's your art. Oh, okay. Something jerk reaction. It's an autumn jerk reaction. Why is he such a jerk? He's just old. Just agree. Grandpa's off his meds. This one's challenging. I'm gonna put this on another layer so that I can figure this out, because there needs to be some kind of glisten to this, right? Damn it. Gotta undo that shit. So, kind of going with the the striations in the wings, right? To blend this stuff so it feels a little more natural. Are her wings more of fin? Yes, they are fins, exactly. Exactly. And then I'll come in, I'll find this upper edge of this spine and highlight it. We're catching just a little bit of a light. And then underneath that, I'll put, see, this is where it's going to be hard to pull off, because this back wing is going to create a shadow shape. It's going to knock back that highlight. So again, this goes into, now this goes into form and function as it relates to the concepts of art, right? Like how much do you make it adhere to actual, like, physical light hitting a subject, blah, 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 and how much do you just say, well, I still kind of need a highlight in here to really sell this, so I'm going to leave a little bit of it poking through, right? Rather than making a perfect silhouette in the background. Clean up some of this. She was feeling a little too drastic, so I'm kind of widening out her cheekbones there, right? Wow, totally missed some hair here. Just fill in that hair. Continue that shape. So, put some kind of, what do you call it, ambient occlusion underneath this fin a little bit, right? Just places where no light is bouncing around. There would be a lot of light bouncing around because scales and all that, right? And to sell the fact that this is slightly transparent, well, no, too dark. We can fill in what would be the continuation of those forms underneath, right? well as this rock shape back here. A little ambient occlusion on the booty. Booty occlusion. Bootient occlusion. And you come in and actually erase out where it would be catching some bounce light, and we'd be getting some of those scales. Right? So like the inverse of what we did earlier where we were putting in the shadow shapes. There's also, if you look at the way this bad boy is glistening, there's some real hot speculars on top of the scale showing up, right? We could do that. Ooh. Right along here. And then smudge it just here and there, because speculars are very edgy to make them very glistening, right? I just happened to look it up, actually, Pixie. Yeah, so you're not going to get speculars in the water because, well, maybe you would. Might look cool. And what did we talk about earlier? Rule of cool, baby. Doesn't matter if it's optically correct as long as it looks neat. And blend some of those edges so they're not quite as harsh. Right. Let's put in some specular stuff. Ooh, that was so even. Come on, Autumn. Trying not to be even with my strokes. Always trying to mix up my strokes. So I'm going to come back in, take out a few of these egregious lines, turn them into just, and this is a step that I didn't do on the Procreate thing, is I didn't just come in and start blurring out lines here and there and looking for the lines that were reinforcing the forms, right? Or the deepest shadow shapes. So now I'm coming in and getting rid of some of the sketchiness cleaning it up in a way, but at the same time using that to drive the image further into a rendered state. I have seen a school of flying fish in person. Seen actually many flying fish. They are awesome. Hit some real hot highlights on the hair here, indicating that it's slightly wet. And also blend them slightly. You tend to see them very quickly because when you see them flying, they are, as far as I understand, I could be wrong, they are escaping prey or they are playing in the wakes of boats. So they'll be like, and they'll go off like 30 feet that way or 50 feet that way. It's really kind of neat. If you don't like being on vast open bodies of water, your chances of seeing them are fairly slim. What do you guys think? Are we done with her? I think we actually might be friends. Yeah. Man, I did that whole thing without saving because nobody had a save redeem. Whoops. How dare I? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. You know what? This needs to be darker back in here. There you go. Sweet. So yeah, we did some things, friends. Or a thing, friends. Thank you for, thanks for hanging out tonight. And helping me think through / do this. Cosmonaut, thank you for the inspiration today that got me started on this, and then thanks for stealing my thunder by making a flying one because I had already planned on it. Don't steal my thunder! Oh, gee. Thanks, friends. I appreciate you all. And Yeah, we'll be back over on the Twitch on Wednesday and again on Friday. Yeah, I don't have anything in the old pocket. So we'll be back Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And yeah. Thank you, everyone, for Cosmer. I never apologize for having awesome ideas. I know it's an awesome idea because I had it first. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Friends. Y'all are awesome. Have an amazing night. Have an amazing day tomorrow. Happy Valentine's Day to those of you that are celebrating it or whatever. And then remember, tomorrow is Singles Awareness Day, so hug your local single person and tell them that you love them too. And yeah, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Love one another. Be kind to each other. Yeah, that's it from the arts department. Do keep drawing, and we will see you next time. Welcome back to the arts department, everyone. Go for it.
I'm gonna go for it. Wee! And Daniel's like, and did you see my pencil? Look at this tip. This tip is, oh shit, yeah, I broke it. Hold on. This tip is the best tip because this one actually has some flex to it.
I do not break my tips.
Bye, go.
Butts and tits and butts and tits and butts and tits and butts and tits.
You've reached Seb. Sorry I can't take your call right now, but leave a message after the beep.
It draws your eye and then pushes it up into I just gotta stop. Oh boy. Friends like these, who needs enemas? Enemies. Enemies. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like the Swedish chef. Making the earth and they're freaking into Photoshop. And, queeps. There, girl. There's a myth of the blade of inking. That whosoever pulleth out the blade from the inkwell will be, I don't know, an art monkey who it gets taken advantage of nonstop and people think they can just not pay. Oh wait, too real. It's supposed to be fancy. Why are you such a downer? I believe you get your ass kicked for saying something like that. I mean, honestly, Cox, if I could do that on stream, that's all this stream would be. I just said. Come on. Somebody has to think that was funny.
Duel on the poop.
They call it the poop deck because when you went to the poop deck, you pooped off the back of the boat.
It'd be like, whoosh, and I would just get full fucking facial. Like, I'm like, right to the meaty nips of the bits. This is an adult stream filled with immature people. And we love it.